Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a little bit sensitive. In a sense, it's a little bit touchy topic because I'm going to talk about the American dream and its bitter truth and harsh reality. Now, whenever someone hears American dream, they always think that wow, once your friend or yourself, when you come to United States, your life is gonna be set up. But the hard work, the pain an international student goes through it's important to know before you come to United States. Now you might see American dream as a big house, luxurious car, and a six-figure salary. But to attain that, there are so many other things which we need to sacrifice. Now it all starts from the day one when we start. So we are going to discuss what is the harsh truth and the reality of the American dream. We are going to discover in today's video. So if you want to know what are those immense pressure situations, immense tense situation which an international student goes through to attain that American dream, please keep on watching. And as you know, my name is Gaurav and I would like to share my experience in this video. Number one, it all starts with visa process. Now again, to reach that visa process, there are so many numerous steps. Like you have to apply for university, you have to organize the fund, you have to show your financial statements. And also, there is no guarantee that your visa will be approved. It can be rejected after all these hurdles you make. Not only about the financial and selecting the university, you have to take an entrance exam of GRE and TOEFL. Now that's not easy for a student who doesn't come from an English medium school. It's really tough for them to score very well and get into the university. And some of the parents of other countries who want to send their kids to United States for their bright future, they give up everything of theirs. Like they take education loan on behalf of their house. They risk so many things. Heads off to the parents who are willing to do all these things. So the real cost of American dream is not just money, but it's also emotions. You will feel homesickness when you will come here. I was the only kid of my parents. But just because of my bright future, they sent me here to the United States. They struggled a lot. So that is the real cost of American dream. Nobody talks about it. It's not the fancy car and the big house that you dream of. Behind those, there are so much struggle. Like people might be seeing you right now that wow, he's enjoying his life in the United States, but that might not be true. Or even if it's true, then we have struggled a lot to get to that point. So you need to understand that concept before you come and study into the United States. So after the visa process, suppose you are accepted, then you will go forward. But if you are rejected, then you will reapply. And in reapplying, you have to pay another visa application fee, which is not cheap. So people do so many things just so that they can live this American dream. And after visa approval, they come to United States. Now, their biggest challenge, their barrier is the cultural difference to fit into the American society. Like it's really hard for international to just come and explore everything. You might be worried about racism, you might be worried about your English, or you might be worried about the money spending. There are so many stresses which international students go through. Like this is really very important to know that whenever you come to the United States, you are prepared for all these things. And you might get some cultural shocks, which I also got, but that's the part of the journey. You have to enjoy it. You are not afraid of doing. If you want to come to United States, you will have to work hard. anything in the United States is not free. You will have to earn it. It's a real struggle here. I just want you to understand what is the real truth. And of course, once the things line up, you will get better opportunities and you will be living your American dream. There are perks, but there are also cons of living this dream. And after you come to United States, you settle down for a bit, you have to struggle in your academics. Back in India, we were taught British English and not American English, so their spellings are different. They use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius, and there are many more things. So we have to understand all those things when we come to America. Suppose you survive into that atmosphere, you survive the college era, and then it's time for graduation. Now, which tension comes? To stay into the United States for an international student, you will have to get a job. Can you imagine that stress? Every international student, whosoever comes into the United States, who wants to make up that money which he spent he took education loan of $30,000-$40,000, who doesn't want to recover? They want to recover that money by making and earning here, taking experience. So that phase comes of finding a job. Now people always say network with people, find a job and make connections, build relationships. I understand, but what about the people who are shy? They have to go out of your comfort zone. You have to talk to people. You have to apply for jobs. And even though you line up for an interview, your interview went well, one question arises. That is, are you a citizen? Now, this is a game changer. When you approach to a company, the company is willing to hire you. They see that you're qualified. But one question makes you step backward, and that is sponsorship. Now, whenever you tell that you will need sponsorship in your future, the company hesitates because they don't want to go through all this hectic process, because you have to apply for H-1B visas, then blah blah blah, in order to stay in this country. Like, you can do your job based on your OPT period, but only few companies understand that. And whenever you do after 1 month, 2 months, after thousands of applications you have done, you get to see the email saying that, I'm sorry, we do not sponsor international students. So what happens? You struggle, you panic, you cry. Your American dream starts shattering. There are so many students who can't find a job. And that starts from the day one you enter into the United States, about networking, meeting people. And here is the thing, you don't have to be selfish. You don't have to see that, okay, I want a job, so I will talk to this person. That's a wrong mentality. Even if you network, even if you talk to people, what if you do not land a job? Now that's the truth of American dream. You always live in fear. You always working hard. You don't know what is going to bring next step to you. So that's the real cost of American dream. It's not only money. It's also about how you live your life. You are in constant pressure. You are in constant worries, stress that what is going to happen next. And even after you get a job, you have to make up to that. You have to prove the company that yes, you are worth applying to that H-1B visa. You have to prove yourself. So it's a constant process of proving yourself and surviving. You don't know what's going to happen next. You try your best. You invest your whole earnings of, like, your parents invest the whole earning of their like $30,000-$40,000 in Indian rupees is a lot of money. They invest on you, and then you have to figure out your own way, like how to get the return on investment. It's a big thing which you need to understand. Many students ask me like how to come to America, how to find a job. Like it's a constant game. Like, it keeps on changing. The market crashes, you don't have a job. Even if you have a job, you lose a job. So at the end, it's really important to achieve your goals, but also make sure you enjoy it. This is a process. It's only and only up to you, because you decided to come to America, because you found that in your country it's not worth living, or you are not given that much opportunities. So it's your decision to come to America. So you should not complain, but you should be prepared for the harsh truth and reality of the American dream. I understand Americans saying that immigrants are taking their job. Why? Because we work our ass off. We be in few years of debts. We take our risk. We go to colleges, we go to universities, and then get education. And then, even then, we do not get the job we desire. We struggle a lot. And all these six-figure salaries and these fancy locations international student works at, they are not just given. Like, it's not like, okay, this is your food, just take it and eat it. Everyone earns it. Everyone has their own perspective of life. So when you see a person or an immigrant getting a job, or any person getting a job, it's not because it was easy for him. He went through that struggling process and got that job. So understand this, American dream is not just a word, but it's emotions. It's more than money. It is said that if you make it to America, you can make it anywhere. And that's true, because there are so many hurdles which you need to cross to become successful. And many people say that, why are you complaining? If you wanted to leave your own country and come to America, then why are you complaining that you are going through these phases? It's not about complaining, but it's just showing the world the harsh reality of American dream. Since the day you start thinking about coming to America till the day you decide you want to survive and earn money here, it's always a constant stress. It's always a constant thinking, like what will be the next step. And I didn't even talk about homesickness. Do you know how international students feel away from home? Like, it's really difficult for parents to send their kids and be away from them, because Indian people are meant to be like staying together like a family. It's really important that you understand this concept, that you even sacrifice your family just to live this dream. So you really need to think, like, is it worth? Is it your thing? Before you even dream about a fancy car or a perfect house in the universe, like, wow, I will go to New York City, I will go to Los Angeles, I will go to California. At the end, it's all a dream, because you don't know what life is going to bring you. So make sure you research, you think about it, whether is this your dream or not. And that was the harsh reality. The true cost is not just the money, but emotions, homesickness, struggles, pressure, stress, constant worries, survival, your future. You are giving entire everything of yours just to stay here in America. So you really need to think all these topics before you even jump up to conclusion that, okay, I want to study abroad, I want to go to America and live that American life. But that's not easy. Please try to understand that. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you got some insights from this talk, from like what you need to do, you do it, but please give it a second shot. Like, are you willing to struggle? Are you willing to sacrifice? It's not easy. You will not get anything for free if you decide to come to America. Life is not easy here. Just make sure you enjoy your life to fullest when you are here. You do your different experiences, you roam around, you travel, because your college time, your university is the time when you will enjoy the most. Make friends, explore different cultures. There are so many things, there are so many positive things of coming to America, but it's not easy. Just make sure that. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you got something out of it, and I will see you in the next one. And always dream high and go for your American dream if you think that is worth, and always work hard, work smartly, and achieve what you want. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.